Hello, football fans. It's John Kuzma from EndZoneBlog.com. I want to talk about Ryan Kerrigan. The Washington Redskins have one of the more talented pass rushers in the league in Ryan Kerrigan. And it's kind of surprising because Kerrigan kind of flies under the radar a little bit. He doesn't get a lot of national media attention. You don't see him in a lot of commercials or anything like that. He just kind of keeps his head down and does his job, and that's somewhat hurting his reputation as a player. People don't realize that Ryan Kerrigan has 84.5 sacks throughout his career, and he's quickly approaching Dexter Manley, who had 91 sacks, who's actually the team leader in sacks for the Washington Redskins. So Ryan Kerrigan is probably this season going to pass Manley for the most sacks in Washington Redskins history. And that means he's the greatest pass rusher to ever put on a Redskins uniform. How this guy isn't, receiving more attention for all the success he has is somewhat crazy to me. When we saw him at Purdue, it was obvious that he was overwhelming his opponents, and he was the best player on the field and just a league above everybody else. And nothing changed when he got to the professional level. I think he went 16th overall in the 2011 NFL draft. Ever since then, he's just been dominating. You'll see him on the field, fly around that left corner. He's usually lined up on the left side and, strip sack quarterbacks. That's really the staple of his game. And when the ball comes loose, that usually tilts the odds in Washington's favor. Now, the Redskins haven't had a ton of success lately, but if they didn't have Ryan Kerrigan, they would be absolutely atrocious. So it's big that they have this guy. And the other thing that has to be highlighted is how good his motor is. Conditioning is so important in football because you have all that equipment on. And if you're not in good shape, you'll burn out by the time the fourth quarter comes around. Ryan Kerrigan never seems to get gas. He's always going full throttle, never takes a single play off, and that's something you have to applaud. He just has a great tenacity to him. And another thing that I want to mention is he's actually been more productive than Clay Matthews has been stats-wise. So obviously Clay Matthews, his hair was a huge marketing tool for him, and it landed him in like State Farm commercials or some insurance commercial. I can't remember, where he swung at like a fly or something and broke a glass window. I forgot what it was, but Kerrigan's actually been better than Clay Matthews, and Clay Matthews gets all the spotlight and all the attention, but it's kind of unfortunate because Kerrigan should be getting some of those opportunities. For whatever reason, he's not. Maybe because he isn't outspoken and because he does stick to himself a little bit. But it's time we start giving the low-key defender the recognition that he deserves. I'm John Kuzma. Check out EndZoneBlog.com. Thank you.